So we hear the word brand all the time. Brand. You need the brand. But what does brand mean? Brand is, simply put, the personality of your business. The personality of your business is your brand. And that is conveyed through the logo, the colors, the imagery, the video, and the words that you choose to communicate with your clients, your customers, or potential clients and customers. Y'all know I love me some Canva. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about how you can brand your side hustle business using Canva. Canva is super user friendly. You don't have to have any graphic design experience, because Lord knows I don't. But I love it. You can make some really cool and creative content with Canva. And I'm going to show you how you're going to do that on my computer. Let's get to it. So this is what Canva looks like in the inside. The first thing we want to focus on is the brand kit over here to the left. So let's click on brand kit. Here is where you would house all of your logos, your brand colors, your brand fonts. Okay, this is super, super important to create consistency. Remember, we talked about how branding is all about consistency and repetition throughout the entire business. When it comes to visuals, when it comes to your verbiage, when it comes to your colors, everything about it that makes up the personality of your business. So here you can add your logos. So I added 3 of my logos. I have 3 versions. This is the one that I use. This is the one that I use most consistently that you've probably seen. And here are brand colors. You can go and add your brand colors based on the actual hex code. Or you can, if you're starting out, you can select your brand colors. And I'm also going to show you where Canva actually suggests different color combinations as possible brand colors, which is super cool to me. And then, of course, you want to have your brand fonts. You don't want to switch up the fonts all the time. I recommend that you have some type of cursive or handwritten, some type of fancy font. And then you want to have either a regular manuscript font. You want to have like a manuscript font. So I recommend that everyone has a handwritten or cursive or some type of fancy font. And then one that is not fancy, one that's kind of a bold, like a manuscript. And then a light or thin font. So these 3 is really all that you need to create consistency with your fonts. Just don't go switching it up loosey-goosey where it's just 10 different fonts for every branding material that you have. We don't want to do that. All right, so we can consider this like our brand. This is our brand kit, or you can call it brand suite. This is what you'll be using. These are basic, the foundations of everything you will be creating visually to represent your brand. All right, well, let's go ahead and make something then. Let's look at what we can actually make on Canva when it comes to our business. The cool thing is that you actually can make a logo on Canva. I haven't made one on Canva, but I think that's what I'm going to do for another business opportunity. Or I may just hit up Fiverr, which is where I got my first logo from. So in Canva, some things that you could create are, obviously, you can make business cards, you can make social posts, like, for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can also do videos, like add fanciness, spruce up your videos, make them real cute and nice, right? You can do thank you cards, newsletters for emails. You can even make labels. So let's go in and let's look at what this business card looks like. Okay, so it gives you some options for your business. That is rude. It gives you some options for your business cards. Let's pick one that we think is cute. This is a popular look right now. So we'll use this template. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with using templates, you guys. I like using templates sometimes. Sometimes I make things from scratch. But what you do want to make sure, the first thing that you do is that you go in, like I said, and you add your brand colors. You would do that by going and clicking on different items, different elements. These objects right here are called elements. Those are referred to elements in Canva. So I want to go and I want to change the background that fits me. But you see how my palette is right here. My brand palette is right here. These are palettes for people that I have done some graphics for, but this is mine right here. Bam. Okay, so let's say I want to change the background to, I like this soft background, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it soft and cute. Which one? I think I like this one. Good thing. Okay, so this is similar to a color that I already use, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more like mine. But similar to a brand that I use, I'm gonna make it like mine, like mine, like mine. Okay, and like mine. So I just went in and I'm making these elements my brand colors. I don't know, Taylor Alonso, I think that's her name. So I would not keep her colors because I am not she or he. Okay, so let me change the last one. Boom. Okay, so remember we talked about font. That doesn't even work with the type of font that I use. That's nowhere near the type of font that I use. So I can keep it cute and cursive or not. I think I'm gonna stick with my, oh, if you look right here, see as your brand fonts. Let's see what that monster is. Okay, I like that. And then you see that they're using a light font right here. It's good to mix bold and light fonts to make your graphics more interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that like so, which is my light. And ta-da! I made it more like mine. Okay, and I would just do this. This is the back of the card, so I would just do the same with the back of the card. Okay. Alright, so let's see what else we can create. You always want to go ahead and label it. Let's say I'll label my test. If I can spell today, I promise I'm gonna teach you how to spell, yeah. I think sometime. Business card. Okay. Make sure you save it. And I had a mishap where my stuff didn't pop up. I was over here stressed. So you can always go to file and then save manually. It's supposed to save on its own, but after that mishap I had a couple days ago, I'm just always going to save it manually. Okay, so we can go back to the home, back to the house, back to the house. And we can look at creating a social post. Let's look at Instagram. Okay, so here's one that I use on my feed right here. This is one that I really like. So that's why it says recently used. It'll give you all of your recently used up here at the top. That way, if you want to use it again, it is accessible. Alright, so I'm gonna click on that and I'll show you how I made this post my own. Alright, so what I did, my colors, like we saw with green, coral, and brown for them, that's the core of my brand colors. So what I did was that I went in here to the background because I don't use black and white. That ain't my thing, you know. So you can go into backgrounds. You can think about what type of vibe you want your page to have. What type of vibe does the wording of this post have? For me, I love leaves. I love green leaves. I just think it is so calming. It's inviting. It's warm. So that's the vibe that I like to give on my page. So that's what I'm gonna use right here. So what I did was looked up green leaves. Boom. Okay, and I got all these options. You can now this kind of cute. This is the one I've been using, but this kind of cute. So let's look at here. Okay, here I go. Okay, let's just click on it. Then I can click on it, and it will update like so. Now, y'all see these lime green leaves? These cute, but lime green is not in my color, so it wouldn't make. It's not in my color palette for my brand, so it wouldn't make sense for me to. See, that ain't even that cute. But if my colors were like green, white, and black or something like that, it'll go. But this will not look right on my page because I don't do a lot of vibrant colors, especially vibrant greens. I like dark green tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right there, like so. It's a pretty shade, like a nice little nudish, pinkish, mauvish, cute lipstick. But that ain't my color. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna click on it. And I'm gonna make it look like mine with my coral. Boom. Same thing with the bottom. Okay. And I'm gonna do it like that. Alright, I love this font, but it ain't mine. It ain't mine. So I'm gonna change that. Make it monostat. Montserrat. I don't think I'm saying it right, but not monostat. But anyways, there we go. Okay, that's a little large. Let me take that on down. Maybe not there. Let's go with. I don't think I'm like that. Okay, let's expand it out a little bit. Boom. Boom. Okay. Standing out in your industry, create a podcast. And then we can use my little cursive number. I like moon time though, it's nice. Okay, let's bring you down a bit, girl, cause you're not fitting. You break it down till you fit. Till you fit. Boom. And then I'm going to change this light to my, what did I use for open scenes? Which is very similar. See, I think I want to bold that a little bit, or stand out just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so you see how I mixed all three of our fonts? It's super important to do that again because it makes your graphics more interesting and it breaks up the information so that people can digest it quicker. That's the goal. Because we know when people scrolling down the internet and they're scrolling on Instagram, we consume so much daily and hourly, minute by minute, that you want yours to stand out. And if all of this was the same font, it probably wouldn't stand out on your feed. Let's blow this thing on up. You can use this presentation feature right here and it'll show you your graphic in full screen. Boom. This me. That's cool. Alright. Now how I get that back? Oh. Ta-da! Excellent. So this is a social post. Alright, you can use this for Instagram. You also can do stories. Now what I want to go back and look at is this templates right here. Okay, so this is the template that I use. To create brand consistency, to create your brand in general, you want to make sure that you are offering the same quality content and similar content with the same vibe. I feel like I said vibe 1,000 times, but I hope y'all get what I mean, the tone. So you want to go over here to these three dots right here, and it'll tell you who made it. Jana Hagen made this. So if I like this by Jana, and if I want to create consistency throughout my page, then I'm going to go check out what else she has. Okay. I love her stuff. I love it. I love the colors. I love the subtlety. I love that it's subtle colors, which obviously you can change, but bold images and elements. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I mean, you really could use her whole collection and tweak it for 9 days and then do it all over again. Obviously, you can make it you will make it your own. And with your colors, with your style, with your wording. But I love what she's doing. I love everything about these images. So I can use variations of it. I've used this one. I've used this one. I haven't used, and of course I've used this one. I haven't used all of them yet, but I probably will because again, I like it. I like the focus on images in these ones. This is one of my favorites. But yeah, that's an easy way to make sure that you're being consistent with your brand. Now, some other things. Let's go back to the house. Let's go back home and look at some other things that you can create Again, we talked about the logo, but you also can use one of my favorite things to use Canva for recently has been video. Y'all know I keep preaching video is king, video content is king, video is taking over for the 99 to 2000. Anywho, I made this intro and outro, this YouTube video using Canva. But what I like is that you can add elements to your videos. So look at my guy right here. I don't know what's going on with his head, but Alright, so the guy right here, we can go in there and make it our own. This is branding, you guys. It's making sure that you use your identifiable colors. I hope by now when people see these colors of coral, when you see this good old bronze, when you see this good old, hey, when you see this good old green, I hope people, I think I want to do my mint. I hope people be like, let's go ahead teach. I recognize some colors and I hope they recognize the logo. Okay, this is Style Design Institute logo. I want to use my own logo. I want to use my own logo. So I'm going to go over here in photos. No, I'm sorry, uploads. Uploads is where you have all of your things, like your images, your videos, your audio. This is new that they just added audio there. Anywho, so I'm going to scroll down to where I find my logo. There's one of my logos. Do I want to use that logo? My notifications are rude. Alright, I'll use that later. No worries. Okay, let's shrink. Let's shrink you on down, because beat much. Okay, that logo isn't standing out like I wanted to. That's why I want my one with pink in it, because she knows how to stand out in the crowd. There we go. Click on her. There we go, girl. Boom. Isn't that cute? I can put it right there. I can put it down here. Put it down a little bit. And I really like how it gives you parameters. Did y'all see that? To basically tell you, like, this is centered, this is the frame. Typically, if you see a perimeter, and I guess a rule of thumb when it comes to graphic design, because y'all know I'm not a graphic designer professional, like I don't have a degree in it or anything, but I know from trial and error that that hot pink box you see going around is where you stay inside of there. You stay inside those lines when it comes to putting text. You don't want to go outside those lines when you're including text. You don't want it falling off the page. Okay, I can do it like that. I think I liked it up here though. Really? Whoa. I said a what? Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, and then you can just drop your video in there. Let's see what videos I got in here. I can just drop a GIF, I guess. Drop me a GIF. A GIF. Why you don't want that? Okay, this one of my favorites. Alright, so boom. That just spiced this up because look at this. If I just throw this video on here, if I just throw this video on here by itself, I mean, it's cute or whatever, but I want to spice. I want to spice it up. So this is a video by itself, and then this is the video with some little extra razzle dazzle. You also can go right here. It will say effects when you start adding elements. It'll say effects, and you can go in there and you can decide how you want your words and your elements to pop up. This is called animating. So if it has a crown next to it, that means that it is part of the pro version. Now, I have the pro version because I use Canva literally like every day. If you don't use it, or if you won't be using it every day, this may not be necessary for you. But if you are someone who will be doing your own graphic design, then I suggest you go ahead and picking this up for the $9.99 or 12, somewhere between $10 and $12. So what if I wanted to pop up on the screen? Then I'm gonna do it like that. What if I wanted to stomp? Then I'm gonna do it like that. And if I wanted to pan, I'm gonna do it like so. Okay. Let's see what that thing look like in here. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Didn't that look nice, you guys? Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Canva is my friend, y'all. Love me some Canva. Cause again, your girl don't have no graphic design schooling. But Canva will make it look like it. It'll make it look like you can do what it do. Alright, so when you get ready to download items, of course you want to go with the highest quality, which is an MP4 for a video. Okay. Now, if you were to do something that is just graphics, if there's no motion involved, then you would click in PNS. Why am I forgetting? PNS. PNS? Yeah, PNS. That's the highest quality for an image. All right, let's take it back to the house. That's cute. All right, you can do thank you cards. I have designed thank you cards in Canva. I have thank you cards, meaning what my people are going to get with my merchandise that they ordered. And then one of the coolest things that you can do in here, in my opinion, is for my people who have products, especially that have containers or bottles or boxes, anything like that, then you can come on over here and you can do labels. Not a CD cover. Who is making CD covers? Labels. Where's labels? Labels. Label. Here. See, they already have some options for you. That's what I love, the templates. Wine label, beer label, water bottle label, product label, clothing label, yes, address label, luggage. I mean, all of the above. All right, let's say you make a product, some body butter. Look right here. Look, it already has a mod. You can put your ingredients right here. You can go ahead and put your logo on here, your tagline. I mean, y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't tell me, Canva ain't the business. It is it. Of course, you know you can come in here and make it your own, but they were like, it's close to my neck, so I know you keep it in. I'm gonna do it like so. See how easy this is. And then I'm gonna do my dot. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Easy peasy. I like this stuff. It's cute, pretty, happy, relax. Love it. Yeah. Look at all these amazing things that you can do on Canva. Go download Canva. They have a app. I prefer to use it on my computer because my vision is not the greatest, so I don't be on time to be zooming in and zooming out and all that. I like to just see everything full screen. Okay. If you all have any questions about any of the things that I went over in this walkthrough, I guess you can call it, or tutorial, please let me know. Please let me know what other videos you would like to see from me. And until next time, peace.